Those are always fun words. Whip a U-turn and back into those connexes. Sometimes people don't know that this truck can't turn. Come on, baby. Turn. Oh, we got this. Oh, we got this. Way more room than what I thought. We got this. There we go. That's a good W9. Yes, yeah, it is. Tally-ho! They almost look like they're looking at me, waiting for me to unload this. I'll go give them the paperwork. That's about as close as I'm getting to unloading this load. No, they didn't want me to unload it. They got about 8 young guys that are just throwing these things off. We have a full load top to bottom, front to back of insulation. And I originally thought it was going to that farmstead right there. Instead, just a quarter mile down the road, a little bit further, they're building a church. So I'm being holy. I'm delivering insulation to a church. Sure, I'm glad I didn't come here last night. I probably would have been parking in that farmer's yard. Uh-oh. Here comes another full load of insulation. He was asking if this was a full load and worried about fitting it. Here comes another one. It's not too bad. I forgot my brush at home. You'd think you'd just keep a brush in the truck, Kurt, but it's at home. There's a town right over there that you guys won't be able to see even if I tried to show you. That is Willow Lake, South Dakota, and that is where we're at. Like I had stated earlier, the whole time in our last video, I thought we were going to be going to that elevator site right over there. But no, we were going to a church, which is pretty cool because the driveway is a lot bigger than that one would have been. You never know. When you look at the satellite view and you just see what's here now, you know there's going to be a new building because that's what you're hauling is insulation for new building projects. You just don't know where it's going to be around that address. And that farmstead was the only thing around this address. We're about 250 miles from Sioux City, Iowa. We're going to start bebopping south. We're not going to be grabbing any reloads or anything like that. And once we get back down to Sioux City, we will drop the trailer off, go back home, and finish up graduation week for the daughter. Actually, tonight, it's a busy weekend. I'll explain it to you later. That's a lot of camera work just for a truck driver to go use the truck driver only restroom, isn't it? Our weather today is 85 degrees. We got a pretty stout wind out of the south, which is about normal anymore, so I don't really talk about it. But it could be worse. It could be blowing like, 40 miles per hour. It's only blowing about 20 miles per hour, so we can deal with it. We're trying to decide right now if we are going to stay on Interstate 29 or if I'm going to dip off of 29. Hold on. I'm a dork. It was a camera opportunity. But I'm trying to decide if we're going to dip off of 29 and take some two lanes. There's a lot of drama ahead of us. By two lanes, if you caught the last video, we traveled through Akron, Iowa, which is just a few miles that way, and then went through Lamar's, Merrill, Hinton, and then come into Sioux City on the side where we go to our yard, which works out quite nicely. So if I go this route, if we hang a left right here, we're not purposely driving around any of the drama ahead of us. We're just taking a different route. I kind of forgot this week is DOT Blitz Week. I usually don't worry about Blitz Week. In the Midwest, they have enough of them out here and about that they get you any time of the year. They don't just save it for a week. It just seems like South Dakota is hitting the drama pretty hard this year. I mean, every pull-off we've seen, they've had 5-6 trucks in there, and a person just doesn't want to deal with it. We're running 100% legal. We're empty. And we're running legal with the truck, the paperwork, everything's good to go. But sometimes you just don't want to deal with that drama. So if you guys ever hear me say avoiding drama, that's what we're doing, is we're avoiding the drama. We're not purposely going around the drama. We're not purposely breaking the law with drama. We are just avoiding the drama. I can't be the only one out here who thinks like if you're like in a Geo Metro, or a lot of guys don't know what those are. Those are really tiny cars. But if you were in something smaller, I think you might be able to fit. Just zoom straight up the middle. I don't know. We better stop thinking about it and pass him though. But I just think it'd be kind of cool just to try it once. Maybe like on a motorcycle. My motorcycle wouldn't fit under there. That's a little lower than my bike would be, but you never know. So tonight, Hairball, they're a cover band for about every rock band you can possibly imagine. They are playing up here in Sioux City. We usually go every year. I don't want to go this year, but my little girl asked me, "Hey Dad, do you want to go to Hairball with me?" You just don't say no. You just go. They're a great band, but it's just, I'm falling out of that band, going to concerts thing. That's just a lot of people in one area, and I've just kind of been finding myself turning more and more options down. My nieces asked me if I wanted to go to a George Strait concert in Ames this summer, and I was just like, oh, to see George Strait sing, that would just be spectacular. But there's a few other singers that are going to be with him that would be spectacular as well. But that was going to be a packed house. It was going to be at Jack Trice Stadium. That's Iowa State's football stadium. Oh, I'm sorry. There, now you can see my eyes. You remember earlier when I said at least the wind's not blowing 40 miles an hour? We have 45 mile an hour wind gusts right now. The interstate was almost a complete whiteout or blackout or brownout, I guess you'd call it, with dust. We're not even that dry, and it's that dusty. This wind is nasty.
Thank you for everybody that's coming. I've never done this before. My name is Chuck Swan. I was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam. Thank you! Tours over there. And thank you for letting me honor my friends that never return.
Paige,
Yeah.
are my ears bleeding?
No, I can't hear anything either. Everything is so muffled.
Everything is 100% muffled. I can't hear
I'm yelling
nothing.
at you right now.
We probably are yelling at each other. Everything is just, my eardrums are like, I hate you. I hate you. I never want to hear you again.
I was in the bathroom and it was echoing off the walls too,
Yeah.
so I was like, what is happening around me?
We probably shouldn't set 10 feet from 8 speakers next time.
No, it was radical, man! Wow!
Alright. I think I may have overdone it a little bit last night. Here I was telling you guys that I don't like the whole crowd thing anymore. And straight up, we were down on the floor, like 10 feet away from the stage, I think. Give or take some feet. About 15 feet away from about 8 speakers. The ringing in the eardrums, it hasn't stopped yet. Of course, that was a rock out awesome concert as always. It's Hairball. I think they're based out of Minnesota somewhere, but they play everywhere. They're heading for New York here in a couple days, I think. Alright, so today we are setting up for Tater Tot's graduation party. My wife seems to think it's a wedding reception. It's going to be so fancy. It's a mom thing, I've been told. That's what I've been told, is it's a mom thing. That's what they do, is they set things up really fancy. And that's what's going on. We're out here in the sticks. We're heading to pick up the cakes. And that's the only part that really matters to me, is the cakes. I plan on standing around a lot, talking with some friends I haven't seen in a while, and eating cake. That's what I'm gonna do, is eat some cake. I like cake. You counting? 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is, 5, 6. I'm going to eat so much cake today. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to be at this thing, and I'm just going to be eating cake. There's 6 boxes. Oh, don't hit the mailbox. 6 sheet cakes. Wow, you guys got a lot of decorating left to do.
That's all Paige.
That's all I'm going to say.
That's all Paige.
It's a lot of decorations to do. Let's go look at the cake. That's one. That's mine. Holy Christmas tree. There's a Mexican food truck in Mapleton, Iowa. I would probably stop and grab some, but that would interfere in my cake eating later on today. You see those balloons? There's a sign right over here that says Willow Vale Golf Club. My job is to decorate that sign and let people know. But we're not going to do it right now. I've been told I cannot do it till it's closer to showtime. So I'm going to take the balloons back down to the golf course. And then I think my task is to keep the coolers stocked, not with alcohol, with pop and water. And to decorate that sign. She gave me something else to do, but I kind of decided I don't want to do that because it would interfere into my cake eating process. Get ready. Ready? Ready? Get ready. Ready? Honk! Okay, here we go. All right. Water, soda, soda. Ugh. That's for, we bought that whole thing just for certain people. I'm breathing heavy. I've already brought in the ice in the coolers. Huh?
Extension cord.
In my garage.
You didn't bring it?
I forgot it. I gotta go get it.
Seriously? So
Well,
you gotta get that going.
Well,
I need to get this heated up.
I will. Dad, the ice cream's not ready yet.
Whatever you do,
I saw
don't
what?
cut that corner off, holding it over top of there.
Okay? Because if
We
the
had-
plastic falls in, that won't be good.
Yes, we have an ice cream machine apparently. I need to decorate that sign right there. How awesome would life be without wind? Look at that. Those balloons would be straight up. I hate wind. It blows. Well, do I look any prettier? What do they call this page?
A spaghetti bar. That was really low. I can't cover that. There's dress. I have not
Is that cake number 3? Let's back her down, ladies.
Yes.
Take it a little easy.
There's only half an hour
Not
left.
much bigger.
But I see those big pieces. Let's start taking that down a little bit. I need more cake. Did you get ice cream? Okay, making sure. This is my first time walking around and looking at these, Troy. We've been kind of busy.
I know, but if you see my handshake, I get tremors. When I do something that makes me uncomfortable.
So if you don't touch that.
That's nothing.
He's got to take a picture of it.
Gotcha.
If you want to get the
Costa Rica.
Or, yes.
yes, that'd be great.
I thought she'd have more pictures of Costa Rica out. little girl. Oh, I remember when we got her that moped, she was so happy. There's the dually before the lift, the camper. How's it going, bud? Yes, you did, man. You're all ready to be loaded. You did good.
Now, Kaylee and Paige, go out in the world in peace. Be of good courage, hold to what is good, return no one evil for evil, strengthen the faint-hearted, support the weak.
Make sure you're smiling big. Smile big. Not for me. I don't want your picture. We leave that one to the moms. That last thing at the church. It's graduation Sunday. My little girl graduates today. So you go to the church, they do the graduation thing. Then we'll go up to the school. She will graduate and everything will be done and everything can start calming down.
That year, we pushed through towards the end. As I have said, you have pushed yourselves beyond your limits and you have succeeded. You all have earned the right.
Paige Marie Schmidt.
Love you, Tater!
Peyton Randall Rabbit. At this time, I would like to present the Maple Valley Ethanoto Charter Oak Youth Class of 2024.
Let's get a picture quick.
No, you're fine. Take your time. There is no hurry. There's no hurry at all. Here.
I got it. Are you taking a picture?
Sure.